Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here, playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater number 1 and 2, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to unlock Officer Richard as a secret character in the game. This is pretty challenging, so this video kind of assumes you're decent at the game. You will have to be pulling off some pretty good combos. This character is super cool, by the way, a throwback to the retro games for sure, with all of the moves and everything, and Officer is actually designed after Jack Black, which is a pretty cool little Easter egg for the game. I think you guys will really enjoy this character. Let's get to unlocking him. Now, the first and most important step to this is that this character can only be unlocked while using a Create a Skater skater. So if you're using one of the pro skaters, I'm sorry, you'll have to kind of restart the game with a custom created skater. Now, once you do that, what you'll need to do is complete all 24 of the Create a Skater challenges in the menus of the game. It sounds super simple, but it's not. Let me actually take you through what that means. So the first thing you want to do with your Create a Skater is just complete both of the careers, and make sure you do all 6 of the competition levels with at least a gold medal. The next kind of important thing you need to do is to land a gap on all 19 levels. This includes the Skate Heaven level at the end of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which is only unlocked when you complete all of the goals in all of the goal parks. Keep in mind, if you're not sure which parks you've done and which you haven't, you can always go to the challenge menu to check on what maps are completed. At this point, it starts getting a little bit harder, and I would definitely recommend you have a decent amount of stat points attributed to your character. The next thing you'll want to focus on is getting a 6-score combo on all 11 of the original goal parks. What this means is that you need to do one combo that is the equivalent score of what the 6-score goal is for each park. As an example, the 6 score on school is 125,000 points. You need to make sure you get that in one combo. As a general rule for these big combos, I would try to locate a quarter pipe or half pipe, start with a big special move, then revert manual into a special grind, and then just do a bunch of small tricks to get a high multiplier. Now at this point, things start getting a little bit specific, and you'll have to start actually aiming for specific combos the game wants you to do with a created skater. There are a couple of more basic ones that I'll kind of skip over, or that will automatically unlock as we do some of the other ones, but the basic ones are things like getting 10,000 points with a lip trick and a revert, or doing a 25 move combo without using a grind. Now, the rest of the clips in this video will be taken from a Twitch stream I did the day before this video went up, twitch.tv/Macca91 Productions, if you'd like to catch one of my future streams. Also, another important tip is that you can track individual challenges by pressing Y on them, and as you complete them, you should get a small notification near the top right of the screen. The first level specific combo we'll need to do is a 15,000 point combo using the high flying gap on Hangar in the secret room area. This one's pretty easy. Just make sure you have a lot of speed. Make sure you revert manual out and do a couple of manual flatland tricks. Next, we have to do a 20,000 point combo off the School 2's dropout roof gap, which is this gap right here, and we have to use at least one grind. So do a little grab as you do the gap, get that into a manual, and do that grind across the rooftops. This one's pretty easy as well. Next, 25,000 point combo in the mall. The For the Atrium gap is this one coming up right here, where you grind across the entire atrium, and you must get at least one grab trick, which is good to do at the end. You can always manual at the end just to grab a couple of extra multipliers. Next, we have the 30,000 combo in downtown using the dirty rail gap and at least one lip trick. In my opinion, this is the hardest one. Get a lot of speed coming down the street. Make sure you get a big kicker onto the rail. This is the dirty rail gap, and then what you need to do is carry your manual speed over the fountain and into a lip trick. Carrying your speed through that manual all the way is the hard part. The points are the super easy part. Next up, 35,000 point combo on Venice Beach using the All the Way gap. The All the Way gap is the one where you manual across this entire wooden board from first table to last table, and you need to find a grind trick at the end.
Cool.
This next one's one of the easiest ones on Burnside. You need to do the over the pool gap, which you need a lot of speed for, but you just boneless off of this kicker, making sure you pull a grab trick, land across the pool into a manual, and then just tweak it out until you have the correct amount of points. This next one is probably the second hardest one, in my opinion, on the level Philadelphia in the secret area. Do a manual across the kind of moguls to do the manual stimulation gap, and then pull 2 revert tricks, and after that, tweak it out until you have at least 45,000 points. Using a special manual across those moguls makes it a little bit easier to reach the point goal. Last but not least, we are on Roswell, 50,000 points, doing the gray grind gap, which is this grinding gap coming up. We have to also do 1 manual and 1 lip trick. This one's pretty easy in my opinion. Just make sure you set yourself up nice and straight for the lip trick at the end with a lot of speed. You might want to do a transfer or an acid drop to make sure you have that speed. And with that, you should have all of the challenges completed. And at this point, Officer Dick should unlock. In order to actually redeem him, you'll want to go to the challenge menu and accept the Rags to Riches challenge. Once you claim it, the character should be available to you if you go back to the main menu and go through all of the characters. You also unlock this very cool celebration when you pick him straight out of School of Rock, and he has a pretty cool skateboard. Not exactly sure if it's a reference to Tenacious D, but I think it might be. As a small side note, you'll also unlock an achievement or a trophy. In-game, you'll unlock the Rags to Riches logo that you can now put on clothing. And in the extras menu of the game, you'll also unlock the Bales skate movie. I did want to provide a little bit more information before the video ends and show you the gameplay as well as their special tricks. So Officer Dick has a full stats set, which is obvious, and they are from Anytown, USA, as all special characters are. I'm going to show you the gameplay here on none other than School 2, where Officer Dick himself is on the golf cart patrolling the school campus, so you kind of get double. The character himself is designed after Jack Black, which is pretty cool, and they have the special movesets of the Assume the Position grab trick, the Salute grab trick, and the Lazy A grind trick. They're actually pretty cool. Either way, that's more or less everything for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, don't forget to drop a like and maybe share the video with a friend. Subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show. Shout out to Elder Ghost and Puffy Vins. I'll see you soon. Peace.